Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna, and we are here teaching some piano tutorials on YouTube as well as Twitch, and then I broadcast to Facebook for my family and friends as well. Today, we're starting with some songs that are outside of Depeche Mode. Let me go ahead and switch scenes here. Okay, so we're taking a look at OMD. This is Electricity. And I started taking a look at this for the first time yesterday. Let me go ahead and minimize this. Let me go ahead and pull up the chords for Electricity, and I'll kind of walk you through some of the song here. Let me take the strings off for a minute. So it's just piano here. So our chords for the song, here we go, are, what do we got here? We got A minor. So we're in the key of A minor or C major, right? They're all white keys, okay? So A minor, down to F, C major, to G major. Okay, so or you could go down here on the C, back to the G. Okay. Right? So you're starting on A minor. They're going from the 1 here. Okay. Up to the 5 there. To the 6. Okay. So to the 4 there. Okay. So you're using these notes like that. Okay. So sorry. Do that again. Like that. Then just repeat the same pattern through your chord changes. Get down to the F. Down to C. To the G. Then the tricky part, obviously, is just keeping that up. Right? Then now we can put some strings on here, and we'll hold the chords for the chorus, the verses. You know, a one source of energy. The ultimate discovery, electric blue for me. Right? Never more to be free. Electricity, nuclear and HEP, carbon fuels from the sea, wasted electricity. Okay, now that part there, ooh, wow, that sustain is really on the keyboard, isn't it? Okay, the bass line is actually different, okay? And I barely learned this song yesterday, and I was practicing it this morning, but I did figure out the bass line on that part. So you're going from A to the G. And then back to the A. Okay, like that. However, the bass line goes like this. It goes. So I just can't get this part yet. Right, and that is actually how the bass line goes. Oh my gosh, my sustain pedal's going crazy. Oh, okay, hold on 1 second. Pardon me. The switch on my sustain pedal was doing the opposite. So it was actually dampening the note instead of sustaining it. Okay, now we should be good. There we go. Okay, so anyway, that's that part. So starting on the A. Right, and that's basically everything you kind of need to know to play Electricity by OMD. As far as I know, those are like the main riffs and the main parts. So I have been working on that one. So we're going to go ahead and move forward now. The other one that I've been working on, and this one, let me make sure I do not have the sound from the, because I don't want to play any copyrighted stuff in the background here. Let me shut off some of these. I was listening to the Joy Division. I was listening to a little Space Age love song. And then now I was taking a look at Tainted Love. So Tainted Love is tricky. No, I shouldn't say that. It's not that tricky, but. Right, so let me go ahead and get the key set first. Tainted Love is in the key of G minor, which I think is relative is E. Let me just get that real quick. G minor is relative major. B flat major. Okay, so let me switch keys here on the software. Okay, B flat major. Where are you at, B flat? There you go. Okay, so now we're taking a look at Tainted Love. It's in the key of G minor, actually, but. Right, so the tricky part is getting that together, right? So it's. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you're driving to the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light, for I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Then he goes to a G major. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I'll give you all a boy could give you. And then this is a tricky kind of note. It's actually like it's a D, either D7 or a C suspended sus2. So it's I gave you all a boy could give you, or you're in C minor here. Let's just do it again. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, give you all a boy could give you. Then I go like this. Take my tears and that's my nearly. I kind of go back and forth from the C and the D. So it's almost like a D7 with a C in the bass. I've seen where it's supposed to be a C sus2. Take my tears and that's my nearly. I do kind of a D7 and I switch back and forth. Take my tears and that's my. Right, so that's kind of up to your interpretation, I suppose. I mean, I hope Mark Allman, they don't get mad at me. But anyway, so when you get to that part, take my tears and that's my. So I kind of go back and forth from a C and a D and just kind of like, take my tears and that's my. The tricky part is getting that, right? So I think it's here. It's such a tricky syncopation, but I had it earlier. Oh my God. Okay, that's going to be a fun one to try to learn. If it's not there, it's right before the top. It's like. It's either there or it's here. Something like that. Anyway, you get the point of that little. Right? Now, I've seen people play it on a D. But it doesn't sound right to me, so I play it on a G octave. Right? Now, maybe I'm wrong, so I'll have to listen to the song again. But in general, that is fun. I love that part. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This chain of love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. And then I go here, shake my chin, let's not really, chain of love, tainted love. Then I think you just go the same thing. Don't touch me. Wait, let me make sure on that "Don't touch me, please" part. I don't think it changes to anything else. Oh shoot, I don't think I actually have the chords. No, it just kind of goes all the way through. I'll have to listen to it again when you get to the "Don't touch me, please," but I think it stays the same. Please, I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you though you hurt me so. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, tainted love, oh, tainted love, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Touch me, baby, tainted love. Tainted love, right? And that should be it. That is fun. What a fun song that is to play. That is Tainted Love. Okay, so that is kind of a very rough version. Like I said, I started learning these songs yesterday, and I'm just kind of going through them. Here's Love Will Tear Us Apart again by Joy Division next. I believe that's in the key of D. Let's see here. Love Will Tear Us Apart. I'm sorry. Love Will Tear Us Apart. What did I say? Did I say something different? Anyway, Love Will Tear Us Apart. Love will tear us apart. Now, wait till you see how short this is going to be, because it's actually very simple as far as the keyboard goes. Let me go ahead and get in the key of D here. Come here, you. And we are in the key of D now. Okay, so as far as Love Will Tear Us Apart, there's only one main riff, and it starts on an E minor. So your chords are, let me take the strings off here. Well, right? So it's E minor, D, B minor to A. Routine, but I don't even know how the song goes actually, but I'm learning it for a purpose. It goes on. Oh my gosh! You know, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing the lyrics, but you guys, if those of you who know it, know it. Love will tear us apart again, right? Then you just have that. That's really it. The whole song. It's right. Sorry. Then here's your little riff here, the main one. right? So you change the D right here. It's ah, got too confident there. And like I said, it's that short. I listened to the song this morning, and I was listening to it again. I mean, it's a song that for me, it was kind of a song that I knew in the background, but I never knew the lyrics. I just didn't know the song that well. I mean, obviously, I know it's a classic, it's an iconic song. I just never knew like the lyrics or anything. So, and of course, everybody, anyone from the '80s heard this riff. Right? So I was kind of listening to the song this morning and kind of playing along, and that was kind of what I came up with. And then the rest is just kind of chords. Because you're kind of following along. It's I think a guitar heavy song. So anyway, I want to go ahead and move forward now. That was that one. So let's go ahead now. Let me see what key I need to be in for this one. I'm going to do Behind the Wheel by Depeche Mode. I was actually going to take a look at Pimp first since I'm in the key of D already. Right? And then you go. Then you go to the top. You gotta sing it right on top of that. Ho, he, ho, he, ho, he, ho, he, right? Ho, he, right? So that's tricky. That is a fun one. That is Pimp by Depeche Mode. That's from the 1987 album Music for the Masses, and it's also the opening song to the 101 concert. But isn't that a fun one? So it's very mellow with just the right hand. This is one of the few times that having a slippery keyboard comes in handy, but this one it's very tactile a little bit to me, so. Because you got to slide off of these notes. And you kind of accent the, right? So you're, right? So you're kind of accenting that, believe it or not. I know it doesn't sound like it, but. So you play this a little softer than the, okay? Just so you know, that is the dynamics of the song. And even on this part, on the left hand, you're going, you know, kind of stronger on the third one. Right? It's a very intense song, and it builds. It's a great song. If you haven't never heard it, listen to Pimp. It's an instrumental, but it's very intense. Right? And then, oh, by the way, there's full tutorial on this song on how to play it on my YouTube channel. It's for free. So if you want to check it out, it's on my YouTube channel. Ray Luna Piano. Just look up Ray Luna Piano. You'll find me. Okay, so anyway, that's Pimp. And then if we're following along with the 101 concert, then we go right into Behind the Wheel. So let's take a look at Behind the Wheel next. That was Pimp. Let me go ahead and remove some of these tabs that I have open. Tainted Love. I don't think we did Space Age Love Song. There isn't much to that one, though, either for me. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a look at Behind the Wheel. I know I have. I think I have it written down, or... Oh, I always do this. I have looked this up so many times because I keep forgetting to write it down. Behind the Wheel key signature. What? Okay, it's in the key of Martin Gore, blah, 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 Behind the Wheel, Music for the Masses, in the key of C minor? It is? Okay. Kind of weird, though, but okay. I don't believe that. I don't think it's in the key of C minor. This one's saying it's in the key of D minor, I believe. I believe D minor. Let's set it to D minor. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm going to write that down right now. Once and for all. D minor is relative major. And we are writing this down once and for all. We're going to put it in D minor. F major. All right, let's set chord to F. This might not be right, though, as far as the keys are go, but you'll see what I'm playing. Behind the Wheel is very, like, single notes. Okay, let's set it to F major. So that's the key of D minor, because there is a D minor in the song. There's a B flat. So G minor. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through our chords. We're starting with a B minor. To a D minor. G minor. To a B flat. Okay, this is Behind the Wheel from the 1987 album Music for the Masses. Okay, back to B minor. D minor. To a B flat. Then you just follow the bass line. Right, so you just want to follow along. You're going here's your B minor. That's your D minor. Now G minor. To B flat. right? Then you want to be able to hit the chords. So like during the verses, my little girl, drive anywhere, do what you want, I don't care, tonight I'm in the hands of fate, I hand myself over on a plate. Oh, little girl, times when I feel where would it be? Something like that, right? And that's what you play while you're singing, like the second verse. Okay, and that's behind the wheel in a nutshell. So that's your chords there: B minor, D minor, G minor to B flat major. And that's it. Then you just learn to put the two hands together and you are good to go. There's also a full tutorial for that one on the channel as well. So be sure to check that out, Ray Luna Piano. It's all free on YouTube. That's actually one of my oldest tutorials. That's one of my oldest ones, is the behind the wheel. Anyway, okay, so let's go ahead. We're at about halfway point here, and I've run out of songs that I was going to play today. But that's okay. There's plenty of songs we can work on. Let's go ahead and open a new tab here. All right, let's pick a song. What else was I working on? What other 80s favorites I was looking at yesterday? Well, I already did that one this week, so let's skip that one for now. Okay, let's go to The Cure, maybe. So let's take a look at Just Like Heaven by The Cure. Let me get the key signature here, unless I wrote it down. Just Like Heaven in the key of A major. Let's go ahead and take a look at Just Like Heaven by The Cure. I'm going to walk through the chords real quickly. So it looks like the intro. Let me see. I got it pulled up at guitar. What is this? ultimateguitar.com for tabs and chords. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. It's A to an E. Let's see here. A B minor to D. Let's find some good inversions so we can switch easily. A, E, B minor to D. That'll work, right? I know I'm going to get those two backwards because B minor and D major are so close to each other. And I'm going to forget which one comes first. But anyway, so show me, show me, show me. Let's see. Oh my God, Robert Smith, I cannot sing as high as you do. So I'm going to drop my voice an octave. Show me, show me, show me how you do that trick. The one that makes me scream, she said. One that makes me laugh, she said. Threw her arms around my neck. Almost forgot it already. Show me how you do it. And I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away. I'll run away with you. Let's do that again. And I promise that I'll run away with you. I'll run away with you. Right? That's pretty good, huh? So that's A. Right, so that's kind of like your intro there. To the E. B minor, D. sorry, B. I always get them backwards. Not bad, huh? Really? Let's do it again. A. E. B minor. D major. And there's your intro, and that's your little lick there for then you go to then you go to verse 2, right? And you just kind of spinning on that dizzy edge, kissed her face and kissed her head. I dreamed of all the different ways I had to make her glow. And why are you so far away? She said, and won't you ever know that I'm in love with you? That I'm in love with you. Right? Oh, and here we go. Now let's go do this part. F sharp minor. You, G, soft and only. You, lost and lonely. You, strange as angels, dancing in the deepest oceans, twisting in the water, you're just like a dream. So we go to our A. Just like a dream. Right, or something like that. You can go, so let's see, let's go. You, wait, let's go here. You, G, soft and only. You, lost and lonely. You, strange as angels, dancing in the deepest oceans, twisting in the water, you're just like a dream. Or you could just play that intro. Sorry. Something like that. Anyway, I don't want to keep fumbling with it, but that's the basics of Just Like Heaven by The Cure. We gotta love The Cure. I was working on a few other songs yesterday by The Cure too. I need to really get around to Friday I'm in Love, but I just don't. I don't think I've ever really played it, so I don't want to tinker with that right now. The other one I need to get back to, I was working on it about a week ago, was In Between Days. Let's see if I can remember that one. What key is that in? In Between Days is also in the key of A, so why don't we go ahead and just take a look at it? I already forgot how to play it already, so the intro is... Oh my gosh, how did I do it before? I used to know it. Then it's so I forgot how to do it, so it's right, so it's in between bum bum bottom. A. And I know I was wrong when I said it was true. Couldn't be me and be her in between without you. Right, so that's it. So it's yesterday I got so old, I felt like I could die. Yesterday I got so old, it made me want to cry. Go on, just walk away. Go on, your choice is made. Go on and disappear. Go on away from here. And I know I was wrong when I said it was true. Couldn't be me and be her in between without you. Right? So that's how you do it. So I figured it out. So it's... So that's it. You're going from the A, E, so... to D. Something like that, okay? So that is your intro there, and that is in between days, so... to D. A. to E. Then to A. Probably down here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Like that. That's how probably I would play it. So that's a little take a sneak peek at in between days. I'll have to go ahead and do the tutorial on that. I just haven't played that one in a while, so not bad. Okay, what else? We're in the key of A. The other song in the key of A, according to this, which I don't believe. Oh, no. Lullaby is in the key of A, but man, do I remember Lullaby? Lullaby is... Let me see if I have it, if I have the chords here available real quick. For Lullaby, I do. Okay, so it's same key of A. I guess Robert Smith and the guys like a lot of songs in the key of A. So it starts with a C sharp minor. And back and forth. And it kind of goes back and forth. On candy striped like legs, Spider-Man comes softly through the shadow of the evening sun. So it's kind of like that. So your bass line is, it's... So, dum, ba-da-dum, da-dum, 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 da-dum. Where's that? There it is. Right, then you got to kind of try to fit the other hand in. Something like that. Anyway, I don't know. I don't want to know if I want to fumble with this one too much here. Yeah, because it's kind of like it's just back and forth. Okay, so we're gonna skip this one. Sorry about that, you guys. I thought there was more to. Oh, I know. All right, there is more. Then it's. So, you know what? I'm forgetting all the melodies in Lullaby, so we'll have to do it another day. Let's go back to Depeche Mode. Let's go ahead and do one that I just know. I know this one by heart. Let's take a look at Shake the Disease right now. This one's in the key of D minor. I want to walk through it. I probably did this one the other day. I do this one a lot because I love this song. And I like people to catch this one live. It is an epic song to learn. There's a lot of parts to it. A lot of layers and a lot of different melodies on the same set of chords. So hang on one second. Woo! Getting hot back here a little bit. Let's go ahead and move with Shake the Disease. This is in the key of D minor. This is from I believe it's a 1985. It's like a kind of a compilation album called Catching Up with Depeche Mode. And in Europe and around the world, it was called the Singles 81 to 85. This is Shake the Disease. On Spotify, they put it as part of a Black Celebration, I think, but it's technically not. Although it was released between the albums, Some Great Reward and Black Celebration. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead. All right, let's go ahead. Shake the Disease. Okay, that's that little intro that Martin sings. Right, so those are your chords. It's D minor. Right, F minor. A D flat to B flat. Okay, D minor, F minor, right? You put them together. All you're doing there is going D's here, D minor to B flat, back to D minor, but you're just doing a single note to the B flat. So, I mean, you could do the chord, but why? Sometimes less is more. So, let's take a look at verse 1. I just wanted to play it. I love play. That is what you play. Those are all the parts you got to learn. It's the chorus, pre-chorus. That was chorus 1, actually. Chorus 2 goes. Right? And then you got to sing it too. Here is a plea from my heart to you, and nobody knows me as well as you do. You know how hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue in situations like these. Then the second time I do the understand me, I go like this. Understand me. Understand me. Understand me. Understand me. Let's start with a verse here. You're going from D minor, C, F, begging you to adore me. So, right? You're skipping the D flat on this one, okay? So you're going F, B flat, back to D minor. I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? Then we'll get into the pre-chorus next, but that is not the way you play it, okay? You can play it like that if you want to just perform the song quickly, but if you want to practice it and get it the way they do it on the album or the way the accompaniment goes, it goes like this. Now you're walking through, right? So you're still doing the same thing, D minor, C, F, B flat to D minor, okay? But you're just going like this. Okay, right? One more time, D minor, C major, F major, B flat, and D minor, okay? In the right hand, you're going like this. Okay, so let me show you the right hand. D, C. So that's your. Then go up to an octave. Okay. F. Sorry, there you go. Oh, let me do it again. Because if I do it slow, I can't do it. Okay, so. Like that. And then you add the lyrics. I'm not going down on my knees, begging you to adore me. Can't you see it's misery and torture for me? When I'm misunderstood, try as hard as you can. I've tried as hard as I could to make you see how important it is for me. And here is a plea, right? Then we'll go into the chorus. So let me show you the pre-chorus now. It's C major, F major to C. Actually a C7, okay? It's just seventh. Right, 7. Okay, so F major C major. Back to the F. C major. B flat. Okay, so do it again from the F major. Now, but when I'm misunderstood, try as hard as you can. I've tried as hard as I could to make you see how important it is for me. And here is a plea. D minor. Right? So you remember those chords for the intro? It's the same chords. It's for the chorus. D minor, F minor, D flat to B flat. It's like that. Here is a plea, my heart to you. Nobody knows me as well as you do. You know how hard it is for me. Shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue in situations like these. Right? And then that's it. You just go. Understand me. Understand me. Understand me. Understand me. B flat. Shake the disease. Man, it's getting hot back here, people. We've only got a few minutes left, though. Woo! That is a good one. Let me show you that second chorus real quick, really slowly, for those of you who want to watch this again later and try it at home. Let's go ahead and start with our D minor. F minor. Where's it at? Oh, no, sorry, D flat. B flat. Okay, let's do that again. Like that. Wow, I keep fumbling. Right, and that is chorus 2. So here is a plea, here is a plea from my heart to you. And nobody knows me as well as you do. You know how hard it is for me to shake the disease that takes hold of my tongue in situations like these. That is shake the disease. Okay, wow. It is hot back here. Hello, Mr. Timothy Hills. How are you? Oh my gosh. Wow. It's been a good lesson so far. Well, I mean a good session here. So I need to start learning more about keyboards, people, and how to program them and how to put sounds in. And I got to get familiar with that. And I have no clue if my keyboard will even do it. So I'm putting it out there for any of my sound and keyboard people who are very like savvy on all that. I know it seems like I've got all this savvy technology, but I always just play the piano and I maybe put a dual voice on with some strings. but I never really got into MIDI and all that stuff. So I'm going to put it out there. I need anybody out there who knows how to do all that stuff. Just, I don't know, message me somehow, you know? Because I'm trying to learn how to do all that stuff. I have no clue if my keyboard, because I know my keyboard is plugged into the computer and it does go into Ableton. I have Ableton Live. And I would imagine that if I was to take this rig out, I could program all the sounds through it. I just don't know how to set all that stuff up. So putting it out there into the universe, I'm sure someone will hear this and maybe they can kind of show me, point me in the right direction, or maybe send me a couple links to some YouTube videos. Anyway, so yeah, because I'm thinking about buying a nice stage, maybe a stage set. So something that if I play live, then I can have it, you know, with the laptop and everything, like one of those, you know, nice, decent keyboards. This one here is decent for a studio for what I have. The Yamaha, I am not unhappy with the Yamaha PSR EW310. For the price point, it was, what happened was my other keyboard blew up, so I finally had to get rid of it. And I just was not in the mood to go sink, you know, $1,000 or a bunch of money into a keyboard when really I'm just teaching piano lessons. So I went and found the best one I could that had 76 keys. This one has 76 keys because that's what my desk will comfortably hold. And I don't want the camera to be so high up that you can't see my hands. So 76 is a nice compromise, I think. You're probably not seeing all 76 keys here on my screen at the moment. No, I've got oh no, you're pretty close. You're about one note off. Anyway, and then down here though, you're probably a few off. But anyway, we never play that deep anyway. Anyway, so I keep saying anyway. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. But yeah, so I'm looking at possibly in the near future taking a look at a nice rig to play live. So any suggestions out there, people who, you know decent, you know, synthesizers and keyboards and things like that. We're going to start getting into some sound patches and start learning how to do all that part. I was never really an audio person. I was more of a camera guy. So that's why you see all the visual stuff and all the, you know, the retro gaming and everything, like, you know, my mini arcade scene. That's a little Donkey Kong Jr. there. Oh, it's off center though. But you know what I mean? Like all this like video stuff, like video switching and all this stuff that I'm doing here. That's when I record my tutorials. This is just a big screen of, you know, whatever I want to play on that screen. If I want to switch it to like Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man, all I got to do is a touch of a button and I can flip on the Atari. And you can watch me play Miss Pac-Man right there and stuff like that. So the channel has a lot of technology. However, the one thing I never did was learn how to really program keyboards and things like that. And that's what I'm going to learn next. So I'm excited because now we'll be able to get some really good sound effects going with some of these songs. So I really appreciate you, Mr. Timothy Hills. Thank you for stopping by. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up here because it's getting hot back here. I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to come back and do some recording today. I'm still recording my, right? You know, will you stand above me? Look my way, never love me, and the rain keeps falling down. Right, I'm working on that today. So as soon as it cools off a little bit back here, I'll get back here and finish recording that tutorial. Anyway, keep an eye out on the YouTube channel. I will be posting some tutorials. I finally finished some that I want to go ahead and post. I feel like they're ready. So keep an eye out this week. I'll be posting some more Depeche Mode ones, and maybe one from The Cure. Okay, you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Mr. Timothy Hills, for stopping by. Have a blessed and happy day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.